You were probably expecting some crazy nice compilation video, but you're getting this. A heartfelt, emotional video about 2020, especially on this channel, BayernNow. Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So I'm gonna say this, 2020 has been the best year of my life. I do not care what people are gonna say. George, but COVID happened. All these weird things took place, and Kobe Bryant died, and Maradona died. Rest in peace to those two people, but it's not them that I don't care about. It's the fact that I'm just not gonna be in this negative mode, thinking this year was terrible for me. In fact, this has been the best year of my life. Let's have a little review. Bayern Munich as a club had the most success this year, and I thoroughly enjoyed the process. We sacked Niko Kovac back in November of 2019 and installed Hansi Flick, and success after success, trophy after trophy, best manager in the world, but of course FIFA don't think so. Win the Champions League, win the UEFA Super Cup, win the DFL Super Cup, win the Bundesliga, win the Pokal, and get overshadowed by a guy that wins the Premier League. Oh man. So based on Bayern as a club, amazing success. But that's not what I remember, first and foremost. It's not like I've never seen Bayern win a trophy before 2020. It's not that. It's the fact that Bayern offered me an escape. Imagine if I didn't have this channel or Bayern to occupy myself. I would have just been sitting at home all day, probably building up some sort of depression. This channel to me is a blessing by God. It can only be explained as that. Seriously though, it makes no sense why I wake up every single morning now thinking about BayernNow and Bayern Munich. It offers me this escape from reality that is also my reality, which means I get to talk about other stuff while also not necessarily leaving reality. It's part of me. People don't know this, but I actually look forward to making every single video. It's weird. I might be late, which shows a lack of commitment, but that's not the case. I'm actually looking forward to every single video. A lot of people won't know this, but I'm a perfectionist. I love doing things right the first time. I love it. So much so that if I messed up an intro, I would stop the recording and re-record it because it was more fun to do so. I don't know. This channel is just amazing for me. Let's think about the history of this channel. I created BayernNow, the channel, in 2018. I changed Roskill's name to BayernNow and made the logo, but then there was a copyright issue with that channel. So I ended up creating a new account last year, BayernNow, the one we're watching now. And then I rarely uploaded or did anything. I would make one stream, and because no one was watching, it was just me opening other tabs to watch myself and taking my mom's phone and watching myself through her phone to add viewership. I did that, by the way. It's not a joke. I was basically on and off. It wasn't a serious commitment. Obviously, why would it be? So I did that for a few months, and then March. Anyone remember what happened? Well, prior to that, we were all making fun of this virus that was coming out of China. Oh, so funny. The Chinese, they're building hospitals fast. They're building hospitals faster than my AliExpress deliveries. It's taking at least 3 weeks. Seriously, they were doing it very fast, and we were all making fun of them. And then all of a sudden, first case in Seattle in the US, and first case in Europe. I don't know. We all know the virus probably got out before that, but no one in the public knew. But then this virus just spread like wildfire. In March, Bayern Munich were supposed to play Union Berlin. And then all of a sudden, we thought the game was going to happen. And then Thiago had that message to the DFL, lives over football. And then all of a sudden, everything was cancelled or suspended. We didn't have any certainty whether or not the Bundesliga would come back. We were all bored thinking the Premier League would come back first. Ugh, disgusting. Farmers League, EFL, the English Farmers League. We were all Brexit League. We were all angry and thinking that boring league would come back first. But thankfully, it didn't. But within that time period, for some reason, with uncertainty around Bayern, I decided to start uploading and streaming every single day. What a weird time to commit to making videos every single day. I started recording and making videos and uploading them. I think at this time we had maybe 50 subscribers. I don't think it was more than that. 50 subscribers. Yeah, I used to post Instagram stories of how big I was as a channel. 50 subs! Amazing! My goal for this year with my old Twitter account was to actually have 1,000 subscribers. I can visibly tell myself from the past that we surpassed that goal, literally, by more than 6. Times 6, not more than 6, with 1,006 subscribers, 6,200 subscribers. But I was making videos, streaming, and anyone remember that sound that used to go off in my house? Every 3 seconds. I would sometimes repeat myself, and the live streams weren't watchable because the audio was just making that sound because of my alarm thing. Turns out it wasn't even the alarm thing. It was actually the security system we have. And all I needed to do was press 001 to solve the problem. All the headaches from hearing that sound, I just bursted onto the scene and made better videos. And yeah, that's where we're at now. This channel with 6,000 individual people that are all different. And I'm saying this because it's so odd how things just work. I don't know, it's so weird. I won't go into it, but it's personal, right? Last year wasn't the greatest ending ever. You lost a business that was making a lot, and I did, right? I lost, and it was really frustrating. And technically, I should have been depressed, but by God's grace, I just decided, Bayern now, I'm gonna focus on Bayern and just watch and just take my mind off things. Every weekend, I'd wake up at 7, sometimes 7:25, 5 minutes before kickoff. I'd sleep at like 1 a.m. so Bayern would come back sooner and the match would start sooner, but actually, I was just losing sleep. There was no gain there. I wasn't gaining any advantage by sleeping later. I was just losing sleep on weekends. But Bayern played at 7:30 a.m., so I had to wake up. And because of that focus on Bayern, it just became apparent to me that that was the way for me to just escape from this annoying reality sometimes. And that's why I'm so happy for sports, for being an escape from our typical reality. I'm thankful to everyone that watches these videos all across the world. I mean, there are people from islands that have 10,000 people and they're watching me. That means 1 in 10,000 people watch me. Yeah, come on. I'm a big deal. And if they just tell their family members, it could be 10 in 10,000 people. I pretty much got the whole world watching me. I'm pretty much the most famous person in that place. Because if 10 in 1,000 people know me, then technically, I'm the most well-known. But George, mathematically, there are only 10,000 people, so only 10 people technically. Shut up. 10 in 10,000 people know me, all right? From that freaking island. Don't take it away from me, okay? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I mean, there are people from Kosovo, Serbia. My goodness, man. European Canada. I can't believe people from Serbia watch me. God, amazing. And through this channel, I have friends from all over the world now. I have people that I can consider and people that give me advice. This channel helped me meet some genuine friends. I don't know. It's been an amazing journey this year. I want all of you to go into 2021 with the mindset of not wanting to be like everyone else. Whatever happens in 2021, we don't know, but don't be like everyone else. Don't be just there, you know. Don't follow everyone and follow everything. Don't get offended over everything. Keep an open mind. If people are saying one thing, always go, and always try to establish what you truly believe about yourself. This will genuinely change your life whenever any tough things happen. And I'm so grateful to everyone that contributed to this channel, subscribing, liking, disliking. To the Chelsea fans that I offend, thank you so much for sticking and making sure you're here for the ultimate sauce, the barbecue sauce. Come on, all right? That Texas barbecue. All right, thank you so much. See you next year.